Yo, it's one of the guys. It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the New York Knicks potentially hiring Jason Kidd. It's been reported by Mark Stein and Bleacher Report that Jason Kidd and Ime Udoka are two guys that the Knicks are eyeing as potential Tom Thibodeau replacements after they fired Tibbs yesterday. Jason Kidd and Ime Udoka would be two interesting hires. Ime Udoka would fit very well with this Knicks. As a Rockets fan, I'm saying this. Ime Udoka would fit really well with the Knicks. It's not me saying I want him to lead my favorite team, but he would fit really well with the team. He's a great defensive coach, and they are a great defensive team. His identity as a coach is defensively, and that's what you've seen in his his first season as the Boston Celtics coach when they went to the NBA Finals. Sure, that was still a good offensive team, but they were great defensively, and then that's what you've seen with the Rockets in the last 2 years. But it's not going to happen. It's already been reported that if the Knicks requested to speak to Ime Udoka, the Rockets would decline their request. So, because the Rockets can decline that. So, but the Mavs, I've not seen anything about the Mavs potentially declining Jason Kidd speaking to the Knicks. I would guess they would, but who knows? Look, they're about to draft Cooper Flag. They've got Kyrie and AD. I don't see them. I just don't see them getting rid of Kidd or letting Kidd speak to the Knicks. But it would be interesting because Jalen Brunson played for Jason Kidd. That you saw Kidd coach Brunson for 2 seasons? No, actually it was only 1 season. The 2021-22 season, and then Brunson left the year after that. The team went 52-30 in Kidd's first year in Dallas, and then they left, and then he left that 2021 after that 2021-22 season. But Kidd coached Brunson for 1 season, and also here's another thing that would make this hire interesting. Kidd also was a former New York Knick, so. But I think it's very unlikely. I think him and Udoka are very unlikely. But you look at some other guys that are very experienced at the head coach, in the head coaching job, like Mike Brown and Mike Malone. I think Mike Brown could be an interesting hire. And this is why I'm going to say this. Because there's been reports going around about the Knicks potentially trading for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was coached by Mike Brown in Golden State the entire time Durant was in Golden State. And he even coached the Warriors as the head coach for most of the Warriors' playoff run in that 2016-17 season. If you guys remember, Steve Kerr, for most of that postseason, dealt with some issue from a surgery. I think it was a back surgery or something. And Kerr was not able to be on the bench. And Mike Brown was their interim head coach. So Durant has history with Mike Brown. Mike Brown is a guy that has been named as a potential candidate for the Knicks, and Durant has been named as a potential trade candidate, so that those two pieces connect. And then Mike Malone also, I think, would be a great candidate because you want a championship guy, and that's what Mike Malone is. And Mike Brown is that as well. He, as a head coach, was helped with Cleveland to go to NBA Finals with LeBron, and then as a head coach, and then you also saw what he did for the Warriors in those championship years. Won a championship as both an interim and assistant coach in that 2016-17 season. He was an assistant in the 2017-18 season, and also he was still their assistant in the 2021-22 season when they won. He left right after that, but so he has been around 3 championships for this Warriors team. I think Mike Brown might have been around that 2014-15 championship as well. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But I believe he was. Let me make sure with that real quick. Just real quick, I'll make sure with Mike Brown. Mike Brown. No. He joined the Warriors in the 2016-17 season. So, yeah, he was around 3 championships for the Warriors. And 2 of those championships was the assistant coach. 1 of those championships was an assistant and an interim. And then you've seen him as 3 seasons as the Sacramento Kings coach, the 2 full seasons he had as the Kings coach, 45+ wins. So he could be a good addition for the Knicks as well if Kidd and Udoka aren't, if both the Mavs and Rockets decline those potential requests. So if that's the video, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.